Today we'll be checking out How Many Dudes. So this is kind of, there was a meme going around like, how many dudes would it take to like fight a gorilla type thing. And so this game is kind of based off that silly idea. We'll have to see where the best place to put me is. So I haven't played this yet, so I did see some people playing the demo earlier. So we'll just start a new run. I guess we start with one guy. One regular dude. We have no money, I guess. Hey, Aqua. Oh, so it's gonna be one dude versus 10 toddlers. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, now we get to decide which dudes we get added. Farmer dudes. High toughness. When healed from another dude, he donates half of the restored HP to the most injured other dude instead of accepting it. Or Paladin. Blessed. When battle starts, Paladin blesses 2 random dudes. The blessing reduces damage taken by 10% and transfers 20% of the damage to the Paladin dude. Okay, and then that's damage per second. Okay, so toughness. The farmer just takes 20% less damage. Although what they mean by diminishing stat, I'm not sure. Maybe it falls as it is used. I guess we'll get some farmers. A dude responded. I guess we'll recruit him. Oh, and then we get a choice on who we can fight now. We can fight 7 little ducks or 2 duck-sized horses and 3 rats. Okay, and then this is like our timeline of things on top. Okay. Guess we'll go for more money. I think a duck-sized horse is not that bad. Where'd you find a duck-sized horse? Okay, so the farmer prevented 5 damage from his toughness. Okay. Oh, so you can get it in like average per person. Okay. Oh, and I guess we're just stuck with the same flyer, so we got another farmer. We found a relic stash, but you can only take 1 because of your tiny hands. All dudes gain 10% max health, 10% attack power. Or when a dude takes damage that drops his health below 30%, he gains 100% cleave. What is cleave? Okay, so a chance to hit an extra target, basically. Attack power, I guess? Plus it's a cat poster, so... 6 duck-sized horses or 7 ducks? Or 7 mallard ducks. I think the 7 ducks seems easier. I assume at some point... Okay, there is a merchant at round 5. I'm sure at some point I could spend this money. Oh no, one of our farmers died. Okay, so now we get to post a flyer. Knights. Every 3 seconds, Knight taunts 5 nearby enemies to focus their attacks on him. And he has a 5% crit chance. But no, like, armor. Oh, and then there's, like, families. Okay. Vampire dude. When he lifesteals, he applies his Bloodsucker aura to 2 random dudes, granting 2% lifesteal for 4 seconds. We don't really have any healing right now, so that might be good. When the battle starts, every 10 seconds calls down an orbital strike on a random enemy, damaging all enemies caught in the blast for 100% of his damage per second. Oh, and 10% chance to deflect damage. Oh, but takes no damage and redirects half of the damage to an ally with the highest HP. That's not super helpful if I don't have many of those. We'll go with the vampires. Is he just knocked out this whole time? I guess I don't... Oh, it's revive report. Your unconscious dude will revive soon. I'm almost sure of it. Okay, in 3 rounds. Okay. He's not dead, guys. He's just sleeping. Um, 11 rats or 2 geese and 7 ducks. Geese are mean. Let's go with the rats. Oh, we got one more guy knocked out. So all of our farmers are knocked out now. Oh, and now we get to pick what we want. Vampires are even more damage per second than the farmers, but they don't have quite as much health. Earn a silver star for a dude by beating round 60 with at least 10 of them. Okay. I guess we'll get another farmer. Oh, now we have a merchant. Okay. Dude juice. Revives unconscious dudes. If used in the ranch, revives 10 dudes. If used during battle, revives 5. Well, it's free, so we'll get that. Incident calendar. Oh, it's one of those how many days since an accident time. All dudes gain a 1% attack power each second during the battle. Stacks reset to 0 if a roster dude gets knocked out. Ew. Living Hand. 2 Skeledudes are summoned when battle starts, plus an additional Skeledude every 10 seconds. I could afford it. I have 650. Burner Phone. Teleports a group of dudes to a location of your choosing and grants them temporary health equal to 25% of their max HP. So for every second, attack power would go up 1%. I think at this point, summoning like the Skeledudes is probably better. And we can like restock to reroll the store, but I think we don't have a ton of money left. I guess we'll revive our dudes. 5 rats and 5 duck-sized horses, or 26 little ducks. Probably the rats and the duck horses, I guess. Earned $104. We'll get another vampire, I guess. 43 toddlers, or 9 rats and 15 ducks. This is a very strange competition these dudes are in. Guess we'll take the rats and the ducks. So the farmers, well, I guess the vampires are taking more damage and dealing more damage. They are doing quite a bit of healing. Oh, now we get to post another flyer. Assassins. Direct damage injects toxins, reducing its attack power. Construction guy. When he deals direct damage, has a 20% chance to toss a hammer at a nearby enemy, damaging it for half of his attack power, and taunting. Or Paladin dude, which I think we saw already. I guess we have a lot of the employed people, so I assume like getting more of one group has some sort of buff. I guess we'll do a construction dude. 21 rats, or 4 gooses and 7 duck-sized horses. I don't know, I guess we'll go for the rats. That's a lot of rats. Oh, our normal dude got knocked out. I mean, the regular dude is kind of worthless. Vampire or construction? I guess we'll do another construction guy. Hmm. 29 ducks, or 12 rats and 14 duck-sized horses. Guess we'll take the rats and the horses. I don't know. I'm not sure how much the skeleton guys are helping. I guess they got a couple kills. And they're soaking up some damage. I guess we'll take another farmer. I don't know. Oh, we get another relic option. Okay, bonfire. Get 1% max HP for every dude of the same family. Up to 20%. When a vampire dude takes fatal damage, he lifesteals from nearby enemies until health points are full, and then teleports away. That's really good. Or the incident calendar. I guess we'll get the bat wings. We should probably have more vampire dudes then, but we didn't get the relic till after we picked. 5 geese and 7 mallards, or 32 duck-sized horses. That doesn't seem... That many horses seems like a problem. We'll go with the geese. Pirate dude taunts 4 enemies for 3 seconds when he starts. Every 5 seconds he takes a drink of rum to gain 20% of evasion. Okay, so he's like a distraction. Psionic dude taunts 5 enemies when battle starts. When he deflects or takes deflected damage, he has a 5% to taunt nearby enemies. None of these are like super great, but I guess we'll take the pirate dude. You found some crap. Pocket dice, rerolls, relics, and trinkets. Dude juice or a meteor, which deals damage to all enemies. Dude struck will be thrown but unharmed. I guess we'll just take the dude juice probably. Oh, I get all of these. Okay. I was thinking I had to pick one. Gravestone. When a dude gets knocked out, a skeleton gets summoned as a skeledude and continues fighting. I mean, the skeledudes are kind of so-so. Knucklebones. When a dude takes damage from enemy cleave, he has a 25% chance to curse them, applying 15% cleave damage down. Spores. Your dudes attune their spirits. For the next 3 seconds, their HP is equalized every second. Okay. I guess we'll buy the dude juice. That's such a weird name for that item. I'm sure it's on purpose. Let's reroll, I guess. Now, sewing kit. All dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of the damage taken if damage was not fatal. That might be good. Healthcare. All dudes gain 10% max HP. 10% of max, or basically like a 15% chance to heal damage instead of taking it. I'm sure one of these is better than the other, but I'm not sure which. I guess we'll take the sewing kit, I guess, and we'll take another revive. I'm not gonna waste a revive for just the one passed out regular dude. 32 rats or 39 little ducks. Probably the rats. Well, one of our farmers got knocked out. I'm not sure where the third skeledude came from. It's like our relic leveling up. I had no idea. Well, we'll claim that reward. So we could get a pirate or a farmer. I guess the farmer. Okay, so snapping turtles have a special thing here. Creatures' attack damage removes fingers, reducing attack power by 1% for the rest of the battle, stacking up to 10 times. Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't stick your finger in the snapping turtle's mouth. Just a thought. So 7 rats, 9 duck-sized horses, and 14 little ducks, or 12 mallard ducks and a snapping turtle. I guess I'm curious to see the snapping turtle, so we'll take that on. Oh, he's pretty big, this turtle. I wonder, the pirate has a hooked hand. You think he can get hit only up to 5 times by the snapping turtle? I guess we'll get another pirate. Ooh, we found a relic, but you can only take 1. When battle starts, all dudes gain 30% attack power, and that decays 3% each second. Oh, trucker hat. When farmer dude receives healing, he gains a stacking 1% attack for the rest of the battle. Or when a dude gets thrown, he gains run speed, attack speed, and temporary health for 4 seconds. I think the trucker hat's probably going to be better. We found another meteor. I'm saving those for a rainy day, I guess. Raven's Peck. Creature's attack has a 10% chance to apply a 10% miss. Dog-sized rats. That's concerning. Attack Spread the Plague, reducing healing by 1% for 5 seconds. Can stack up to 10 times. Or 104 toddlers. That's an awful lot of toddlers. Both of our pirates got knocked out, I guess. That dodge chance isn't very good for them, I guess. They did evade some. The sewing kit is doing quite a bit of healing also, so that's good. Guess we'll do another vampire because we have that Batwing thing. How many dudes do we have passed out here? Just 3. The 1 farmer and 2 pirates. Where was the... Oh, revive report. Okay, so the farmer will be back next round. It's 3 rounds to the pirates. I don't know that they were doing a ton. So 3 crabs and 6 goats. Crabs pinch, so when they attack has a 10% chance to latch on for 3 seconds. While latched, it deals 75% of the damage per second every half second. Oh, that's a lot. Or 5 geese, 7 ducks, and 11 duck-sized horses. I guess we'll take the crabs and the goats. Can you imagine getting into a fist fight with a crab? That seems pretty wild. Okay, we had quite a few people knocked out, but we can just use a revive. Guess we'll get another construction dude. So, another relic. Bloody Talisman. When a dude receives healing, it gains 1% attack speed for the rest of the battle. Can stack up to 20 times. That could be good. When Vampire Dude takes damage while below half health, he siphons 20% health from a random healthier dude and applies Bloodsucker Aura to him. Ritual Dagger. All dudes gain 2% regeneration. When a dude heals through regeneration, he has a 20% chance to throw a dagger at a random enemy. Yeah, the Ritual Dagger seems good. I also found a health potion. Heals half of your dudes for half of their max health, prioritizing the most injured. Overhealing is converted to temporary health. I guess we'll use one of our dude juices. We have 3 of them, so... I guess we'll take on 28 geese. That's a lot of geese. Okay. Do another vampire, I guess. Pumpkin latte immediately grants 2 health potions and reduces price by half. Health potions now heal all of your dudes and grant 20% toughness. Now, that's pretty good. Fairy ring immediately grants 2 strange spores and reduces price. All dudes gain 100% healing received while under strange spores. I think the pumpkin latte, and then the dude juice, and the meteor, I guess. I'll buy it all. Yeah, I don't think it's worth re-rolling. Oh, 3 Canadian geese. And 18 geese, or 39 duck-sized horses. We'll do the Canadian geese and gooses. Oh, we did have a construction dude get knocked out. I haven't been too impressed with the pirate dudes. They're not doing much, so I guess we'll get another farmer. 6 goats and 17 mallard ducks, or 34 geese. I guess we'll do the goats and mallard ducks. I don't know. Construction or farmer? Decisions. I guess we'll do another construction dude. Cougar. Attacks are 25% piercing, or wolves. 30% of damage taken is transferred and split between 2 other creatures of the same type. I guess we'll do the 2 wolves and 9 goats. Or should we do the 1 cougar and the 26 toddlers? That's a sentence I didn't expect to say this morning. We'll do the cougar and toddlers, I guess. Okay, so we get a new flyer type. Zombies, dudes. When he receives healing, he has a 15% chance to taunt 3 enemies. Zombie dudes recover from being unconscious only after 1 round. Knights. And then samurai. Every 3 seconds, the samurai dude dashes up to the enemy with the lowest health to help finish him off. We'll get the zombies, I guess. And we got another meteor. 53 ducks, or 3 Canadian geese and 13 gooses. We'll go against the geese, I guess. Our zombie got knocked out. That's not really a big surprise. I think we'll get another vampire. Captain's hat. Dude type at the top of your roster gains 30% attack power. All dudes gain 10% deflection and 10% attack speed. Or when pirate dude takes damage that drops him below 30% and he survives, he has a 30% chance to fully heal. I only have 2 of the pirates, so I guess we'll get the safety glasses. And we got a burner phone. Okay, so then the zombie will be back after next round. 51 rats, or 2 rattlesnakes and 2 wolves. And then rattlesnakes have venom, which isn't great. Vulnerability for the rest of the battle stacks up to 10 times. But that's a lot of rats. Guess we'll take the rattlesnake and the wolves. I don't know, the vampire's probably still better than the zombie. Okay, 10% bonus healing. Vampire dude gains 60% attack power and 50% cleave. What was cleave again? So that's like a multi-attack. We're like half of vampire guys, so it might be worth getting the hollow fangs. Get another dude juice. And I guess we have a boss encounter next, so let's just restock the store. Bottled lightning. Deals 3,000 damage to enemies at random and stuns them for 1 second. Damage is evenly split among enemies struck and increases each round. Probably get another dude juice, I guess. And we'll get the bottled lightning, why not? Let's see. We have a construction dude and a pirate dude knocked out. All dudes have 50% reduced run speed. 1 horse-sized duck. Quack blast, and it's a powerful quack created in a traveling shockwave that throws dudes. And 89 duck-sized horses. It's not really worth using the revive here because it's like you can revive 10 dudes here or 5 dudes in battle. So like we'd be wasting it to use it now. Well, we'll see how this goes. That is a big duck. We use our health potion, I guess. So our vampires are doing the most damage. guess we'll do another construction dude. And then we have relics here. When any dude gets knocked out, the 10 most injured dudes are healed for 20. That's not a lot. Rotting Stake, all dudes gain 10% attack speed and 30% run speed. Or Splitting Headache, immediately grants 2 burner phones and reduces price by 50%. Dudes teleported by burner phone gain 50% attack power and attack speed. I think just like the attack speed and run speed up is probably good. Bind a trinket to a dude type for the rest of the run. Shovel, Pet Rock, or Ghillie Suit. Wielder gains a stacking 20% cleave during battle for every unconscious dude. Wielder gains 10% block chance. When they block, they gain 10% crit chance and crit damage. Or 10% crit chance and 50% attack power can no longer be cleaved. I guess the block chance is probably the best. And I guess we'll do that on our vampires. Okay, now we're on to Act 2. Oh, we're pulling along the unconscious ones. I'm like, what is that? Okay. 169 bees. Or 3 crabs, 4 ravens, and 9 goats. Okay, and bees can't be multi-attacked, basically. I guess the crabs, ravens, and goats? I don't know. And I guess we'll keep getting more vampire dudes. The promoter dude arrives. Dude, word's getting around that your dudes are pretty tough, so I got a bonus fight for ya. You gotta pony up the entry fee to fight, but if you win, you can pick a relic from the prize pool. After the match, your dudes get restored to current state, even if you lose. Okay. 196 duck-sized horses. Sure. There's an underground fight club in this game. That I was also not expecting. Okay, so what do we get? Either mouth guard, an ice pack, or a healing pad. All dudes gain deflection. When a dude deflects, he has a 10% chance to gain 10% block. Ice bath, all dudes gain 2% regeneration. When they heal through regeneration, they have a 10% chance to heal for an additional 20%. I think we have something else that gives us regeneration as well, so that those two together is probably a good combination. For heating pad, all dudes gain 5% lifesteal. And we'll go for the ice bath. So an alpha wolf and 13 goats are 115 ducks. Hunter will sometimes seek out injured dudes and dash to them, attacking for 2 seconds and becoming immune to taunts. Guess we'll do the wolf and the goats. Why the wolf wouldn't be eating the goats, I don't know. Okay, so pirate dude and a construction dude got knocked out. I guess we're really just maxing out on the vampires, but we'll keep doing that. Geez, 291 bees. Like, that's a lot of bees. I wonder if we want to be using a revive, but I can revive 10 dudes here, or 5 in combat. It's still kind of a waste to use it in the lobby here. I guess we'll take the bees. I haven't fought the bees at all, so... Oh, we lost. Our dudes are getting knocked out. Okay, so farmers or construction. I guess we'll do another construction. Two wolves, 4 rams, and 11 goats, or 59 mallard ducks. I guess we will do a revive, I guess. There's a merchant next round. I guess we'll do the wolves, rams, and goats. I don't know. Okay, no one got KO'd that time. Construction dude or pirate dude? Probably construction dude, I guess. Oh, we got another bottled lightning. Let's see, lunch pail. Every time a construction dude deals a total of 250 damage, he makes it his next lunch break and heals for 100%. That might be good. When farmer dude deals direct damage, he gains 20% stack and cleave. When he reaches 20 stacks, it resets and he taunts enemies. Well, we definitely want the dude juice. 7 construction dudes and 6 farmers. I guess the healing's probably more valuable, so we'll get the lunchbox. Three crabs, 4 dog-sized rats, and 8 goats, or 3 feral hogs and 4 honey badgers. Swarmer gains 20% run speed and 2% attack speed for each nearby creature of the same type. And honey badgers don't care, has an 80% taunt resistance. Okay. I guess we'll go with the hogs and the honey badgers. Farmer or zombie? I guess we'll get another zombie. Scavenger dude arrives. You've got some nice relics there. I know where to find more, but it's dangerous to venture out into the dudeverse unprotected. Let me borrow some relics for 11 rounds, and I'll prepay you by bringing back a bonus. Bringing them back with a bonus. So lend him the rotting steak and you'll get barrel of oranges, which is just for the pirate dude, which isn't that great. Lunch pail and you'll get the shrunken head. None of these seem like a great deal for me. We're gonna ignore that. 131 rats, or 3 rams, 5 dog-sized rats, and 9 goats. I guess we'll do 131 rats. That was a lot of rats. Our regular dude got knocked out. He's kind of worthless, honestly. Guess we'll get another construction dude, because we have the lunchbox boosting them. A regular dude wandered into your ranch. A free dude? Sweet. That's a very weird thing to say. Yeah, we got our one die knocked out there. 171 little ducks or 77 gooses. I always thought it was geese, so I am a little confused on why it's gooses. But then when it's the Canadian goose, they say those are Canadian geese. I guess we'll do the gooses. Yeah, our vampires are doing a lot of the work. Although construction dudes now are healing quite a bit. Well, a lot of it is the regeneration and not the... Well, I don't see the lunchbox here at all, so maybe that is showing up as regeneration. I don't know. Pirate dude or zombie dude? Guess zombie, because we're going kind of the undead route. So we can do a panda and ducks, or a gorilla and dog-sized rats. I don't know how tough a gorilla is versus a panda bear. I guess we'll do this one. I mean, we gotta do the dudes versus the gorilla, right? There's 2 construction dudes and a farmer dude got knocked out. And the skeleton dudes doesn't matter because they're like a summon. I don't understand why I'm getting 4 of those now. It's 2 when starts plus an additional... Oh, 10 rounds. Okay, I thought it was 10 seconds. For some reason. Okay. More vampires. The Dude Whisperer arrives. What shall your dudes become? Dude, you got a crop of regular dudes just hanging around being all weak and dumb. If you want, I'll train them up real good. Just give me 5 rounds with them and they'll come back different. Check out the openings in Dude Academy. Well, the regular dudes are kind of worthless, I think. Probably vampires. $68 to train them to be vampires. Oh, that's for 1. 71 for the second. Yeah, we'll do that. We can live without them for a bit. 2 feral hogs, 2 rattlesnakes, and 6 crabs. or a panda bear and some ducks. I guess we haven't seen the panda yet, so let's do that. That doesn't look like a normal panda bear, I gotta say. Red demon eyes and huge claws. It's kind of creepy. Okay, a zombie and a construction dude got knocked out. Not a big deal. Guess we'll do construction. And we got another health potion. Rage Bait Relic. When a dude takes damage that drops his health below 30%, he gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. When a dude gets thrown, he gains run speed, attack speed, and temporary health. Padded helmet might be better. And we'll get another dude juice. A stab crab? This creature has a knife. Oh. That's concerning. So 1 stab crab and 47 mallards or 61 gooses. I guess we gotta see what a crab with a knife looks like. That's a big knife. That looks more like a sword. Oh, a vampire dude actually got knocked out. And a construction dude got knocked out. Vampire or farmer? Vampire, I guess. You found a relic. The brass knuckles salt lick. When battle starts, all farmer dudes taunt every enemy for 4 seconds and gave 40% toughness. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, so we have 6 dudes knocked out. It's probably, well, we'll get half of them back next round. So 1 stallion and 43 duck-sized horses, or 4 honey badgers and 7 Canadian geese. I guess we'll wait on the revives. Let's do the stallion and the duck-sized horses. It's honestly impressive to be able to like punch a horse so hard that it goes flying off. Construction or zombie? Construction, I guess. Whoa, dude, you've got a lot of hungry dudes in here, in this here ranch, and look at them. They're all just skin and bones, and other stuff too, probably. Hair, ligaments, butts. Anyways, if you got cash, I can cook up a nice meal for one of your dude types, and I'll make them stronger for the rest of the run. Red curry, 20% attack speed and 10% attack power. 20% attack power and 15% crit damage, or 10% evasion and 5% deflection. Probably attack speed and power. And probably the vampires, I guess, because their heals are related to their damage. And they're the highest damage per second already, so...
Oh, yummy!
Although, you wouldn't think the vampire dudes would need to eat. So 334 bees or 1 gorilla and 47 geese. That seems like a fatal amount of bees. And we have 6 dudes knocked out again. I guess we'll do the gorilla and the gooses. Construction or farmer? We do have some nice buffs for the farmers. So I guess we could get another farmer. I guess we're kind of using a mix here. 100 mallard ducks or 3 snapping turtles, 7 Canadian geese, and 12 dog-sized rats. I guess we'll take the more difficult fight. I don't know. Two KO'd farmers and 1 construction dude. Okay. I'll take farmers over pirates. Okay, and we got 2 vampire dudes. 33 ravens or 2 horses and 2 cougars. Honestly, the ravens seems like it would be easier. What do we have for knocked out dudes? I guess we'll do the ravens. I don't think it's worth using a revive yet. Wow, 2 farmers got knocked out. I suppose this buff is taunting the enemies to go after them. But they are preventing quite a bit of damage, so... Pirate or zombie? I really don't like the pirate, so I'll go with the zombie. Found a meteor. I don't know how that works. You can just find a meteor on the ground. Okay, so hardtack was only for the pirate dude, which wasn't helpful. Explosive innards. When zombie dude takes direct damage, he has a half a percent chance to explode, dealing damage to surrounding enemies equal to 200% of his max HP. This explosion knocks him out. Makes sense. I guess we'll get the explosive innards. Why not? We're getting quite the collection of things over here on the right. 2 rattlesnakes, 4 honey badgers, and 8 crabs, or 1 gorilla and 43 rats. I guess we'll take the rattlesnakes, honey badger, and crabs. We'll go for more money. Okay, so 2 farmers and 2 construction dudes got knocked out. Definitely going for vampires. 1 big bee and 13 dog-sized rats. How big is a big bee? Do have 9 dudes knocked out now. We'll probably fine to just leave them knocked out. We're kind of consistently losing like a couple around, so we're like they're reviving as fast as we're losing them. Well, let's see how big this big bee is. That's a big bee. Five construction dudes got knocked out, and 1 farmer dude, and 1 zombie. Okay, we may need to use a revive here, but vampire dude, I guess. I guess we have 10 dudes out, so we won't be wasting any of these charges. Oh, we have more than 10 dudes out. Okay. Well, we'll just use 1 to revive 10. A stallion and ducks or 904 toddlers. Where are we getting 904 toddlers? This is very weird. I guess we'll fight the toddlers. That's a lot of toddlers. Three farmers got knocked out, 1 pirate and 1 zombie. We'll definitely take more vampires. The business dude arrives. Dude, you've got a sweet pile of cash there. Luckily for you, I've got a business opportunity that's totally legal. What type of business? Money, that's what. I can double your investment in... I can double your investment in 15 rounds. Want to make some money? I can't tell if this guy's legit or not. He said it's totally legal, so... that the coward package or the baller package? Hey, Snowy. $15 rounds is a long ways away. I think I'm gonna not do that right now. Three honey badgers, 3 wolves, 6 geese, or a stallion and 14 crabs. I don't know. We'll go for the stallion and crabs. These don't seem all that different. Yeah, our vampire dudes are doing most of the work. Although them being able to heal does help quite a bit. Zombie or farmer? Maybe we'll get some more zombies, because we have like the exploding zombie thing now. A lot of our farmers are knocked out. Guess we'll use a heal. Okay, and it looks like it prioritizes the ones with the longer revive time. Porcupines. Creature gains 10% piercing and has a 15% chance when retrieving damage to deal damage to the attacker. I mean, makes sense. Doesn't seem like a good idea to get into a fist fight with a porcupine. Yeah, or there's the murder of ravens over here. Although I don't know, it's a murder of crows. It's probably not a murder of ravens. I guess maybe we'll take the ravens this time. Somehow a farmer still got knocked out. Vampires. Okay, and then we're at the boss encounter. 1 king cobra and 11 rattlesnakes. Okay. So 2 skeledudes are summoned when battles start. When a dude taunts, there's a 5% chance he pierces the underworld and summons a skeledude. With a 1-second global cooldown. Yeah, it's not a murder of ravens. I know we were looking through the list recently because we were trying to come up with a name for my subs, which I haven't decided on yet. Okay, or the bonfire relic. Max HP for same family. So we have a lot of undead and a lot of the employed. So the bonfire would give most of the team like a 20% max HP, which is pretty good. I think that's better than the ancient sword. Although I guess we do have enough to buy both, but not if I want to buy some of the other stuff. Guess we'll take a pocket die. Maybe we'll reroll here and get another revive. Alright, and we're in good shape. We just have 1 farmer knocked out, so... I assume the king cobra is going to be worse than the normal rattlesnake. But yeah, the vampires we have boosted up quite a bit, because we have like hollow fangs... which gives them like a 50% chance to like hit 2 targets. And then they have a pet rock, which gives them some block. And then the curry gives them more attack speed and power. So our vampires are a little overpowered in this run, which I think is kind of the goal. Oh, when you said king cobra, you meant it was like horse-sized. Okay, well we had a lot of knockouts, but that's pretty normal for boss level, I'm pretty sure. We'll do more vampire dudes. What do we want here? Chore list. When the farmer dude gets knocked out, he revives with 15% HP, gains 95% toughness for 3 seconds, and taunts 10 enemies for 3 seconds, once per battle. Cooldown. Okay. A conspiracy or an unkindness? I think conspiracy of ravens sounds better than an unkindness. All dudes gain 5% crit chance and 20% crit damage. Yeah, I like conspiracy too, yeah. Or gain 2 pocket dice. I think crit chance, because it's going to apply to everyone. I don't know what they mean by... Oh, I can click on this. So, to diminishing stats, reduced by an existing value when applied from independent sources. For example, if you already have 30% toughness and get 10% from a new source, 10% is reduced by 30%. Okay, so there's... When they stack, you have reduced... They don't like add 1-to-1, which makes sense. Which conspiracy do I like? Well, obviously the conspiracy of ravens, because birds aren't real, right? That like joke thing that someone started as a point, like the government replaced all the birds in the 70s or something, and now they're all like robots. You found a trinket stash. Bind a trinket to a dude type for the rest of the run. Glass cannon. When wielder lands a critical hit, they gain 5% attack power and 1% vulnerability. Every 2 seconds, wielder grants temporary health for 25% of his max HP to a random injured dude. Okay, that might be good. Cut off jorts. For every 25 feet the wielder travels, gains 1% stacking attack power. Oh, and there's no max on that. I don't have... There are some that, like, dash around as, like, an ability, so that would be really good for those, but I'm assuming each dude type can only have 1 trinket, so I think the construction dudes have quite a bit of health, too, so we'll probably give it to them. And we found some strange spores. The Barons. Them dragging the unconscious guys is just so silly. Okay, yeah, we'll use some of our dude juice here. Well, I guess we have to take on the conspiracy of ravens now, huh? Round 42, the smuggler dude will visit your ranch. Okay. Can't wait. Our farmers keep getting knocked out. I don't think this salt lick was a great idea. It's just making everyone target them at the beginning of the match. Vampire dude. The smuggler dude arrives. Psst, dude, I could tell you got a discerning eye for rare relics. What if I told you I could get my hands on relics that some would consider unnatural? It'll only take me 10 rounds to get my hands on some unconventional relics for you to choose from. For a fee, of course. Come on, dude, you ain't gonna find relics like these on your own, that's for sure. I can get you relics from the sci-fi family. I'll bring back 3 of these relics after 10 rounds and you can pick one. Let's see, force field. Gain deflection. Time sink. When a dude deflects, he gains attack speed. Every 8 seconds, any dude with no dudes near him will get knocked out, teleported to a new location near a random dude, and revived to his prior HP. Okay, I don't think I have anything, but there are like some abilities that trigger when you're knocked out. So that would be a good combo with that. Every 2 seconds, every dude with temporary health for less than 25% of max HP will siphon some from other dudes who have extra. All dudes gain deflection. Enemies cannot attack until 1.5 seconds after combat starts. When a dude takes fatal damage, he has a 20% chance to shock a nearby enemy for 100% of his damage per second. He then survives by teleporting away with temporary health. Medical nannies. Oh, nanites. I don't know why I read that as nannies. I mean, relics are normally like 500 at the shop, so sure. Hopefully we'll survive 10 rounds. 1 silverback gorilla and 11 Canadian gooses. No, here it's calling them gooses. Okay. And 1 panther and 36 duck-sized horses. So silverback gorilla attacks have a 25% chance to throw primary target an extreme distance. All the toddlers need nannies. I mean, these guys have the maturity of toddlers, let's be honest. They're just going around beating up the wildlife. I guess we'll do the silverback gorilla and geese. Wow, only a zombie got knocked out. I'm surprised. Construction dude. I think we're probably fine to leave our passed out guys. I guess we'll do the 186 geese. That's a lot of geese. Our farmers are always getting knocked out. The vampires have like this Batwing relic that gives them a chance to. I don't even know if it has, it just has a cooldown. But yeah, if they take fatal damage, they can steal health from nearby enemies and teleport away. So yeah, the vampires are ridiculously overpowered. The birds are a little fragile, but yeah, that was a lot of them. At one of them, we fought like 200 something bees. It's like, that doesn't seem like a safe amount of bees to be facing. 5 feral hogs, 6 wolves, 13 rams, or 75 goats. I guess we'll do the harder one. I don't know. Okay, Yeah, we only lost the one zombie, and I think it was because it had the explosive innards thing trigger. Yeah. More vampire dudes, I guess. Merchant dude. Let's see. Bloody talisman. We do have a lot of healing, so this might be good. We have steel-toed boots. For each enemy construction dude hammers, he gains 2% toughness for the rest of the battle. Bloody talisman's gonna apply to everyone, so we'll do that one. Get another revive. And I guess we'll get another reroll. Big B and 16 dog-sized rats, or King Cobra and 24 Canadian geese. Guess we'll do the Cobra and geese. Farmer or pirate? We'll do farmer. Scavenger dude. Okay, so he's back. I'm not giving you either of my vampire relics. That would be so dumb. A big bee and 11 Canadian geese, or 219 gooses. That's even more than last time. I mean, we didn't really have trouble, so I guess we'll take on the 219 geese. Fight the gaggle. It's like, what is even happening? More vampires. We're almost like half vampires at this point. 462 duck-sized horses. Huh. That's a lot. I guess we'll try it. Watch farmer dudes who got knocked out. Zombie or farmer? We'll get another zombie. Yeah, we have 10 dudes knocked out. We might just want to use a revive. We have a lot of them. $776 little ducks, or 1 panther and 13 crabs. What is piercing? Ignores temporary health. Okay. Let's take on the horde of little ducklings, I guess. Yeah, the exploding zombies do a lot of damage if they trigger on these ones where there's a lot of enemies. We'll still do more vampires though. Hmm. 2 cougars, 2 horses, 11 rams, or 2 alpha wolves, 7 snapping turtles, and 9 honey badgers. This is getting out of hand. I guess we'll keep going for more money. Farmer or vampire? Vampire. Let's see. Black sheep. When battle starts, dude type at the end of roster taunts up to 5 enemies. I don't know if there's a way to like rearrange the roster. I think it's just the order you got them in. It doesn't seem like a great thing to do. Or we have when vampire dude takes damage while below half health, he takes 20% HP from a random healthier dude and applies bloodsucker aura to him. What is bloodsucker aura? Okay, that just gives them some lifesteal. I don't know that that's that great. Get another health potion and another revive, and then let's just reroll this. Venomous lipstick. Vampire dude gains 30% attack power and direct damage, reduces enemy attack power. That seems pretty good. Or sprinkler. Farmer dude gains 30% match HP, and all dudes gain regeneration. I don't have enough farmer dudes to make that worthwhile. I think I'm better off getting the venomous lipstick for the vampires. $849 little ducks. Or 2 horses, 2 cougars, and 5 wolves. I guess we'll take the little ducks. That's a lot of little ducks. I lost 4 farmers and 2 zombie dudes. Ah, we're just vampire maxing. Oh, a free regular dude. Sweet. Hard hat. When construction dude takes fatal damage, he gains temporary health for 80% of max health and dashes away, stunning enemies he passes through. Or zombie dude gains 20% max HP and 4% regeneration. Or the trench coat. All dudes gain 15% toughness when battle starts, decays by 1% every second. That's not super great then. Hard hat might be better, I guess. So 3 cougars, 4 rattlesnakes, and 5 feral hogs, or a silverback gorilla, and 33 Canadian geese. I guess we'll do the gorilla and the geese. Okay, we just had one farmer dude get knocked out there. definitely take the vampire dude. Found another die. Alright, well this guy's back. So deflection deflects damage and redirects half of it to an ally with high health. I think the consistent 15% is probably better. So we'll get the shield belt. Geez, we've got quite the pile of relics that we're hanging on to. 2 big bees and 9 snapping turtles. Okay, one pirate dude got knocked out. They're not doing much, honestly. I guess we'll do more vampires. Okay, and then we have most of our farmers are back after this next round. So 2 pandas, 7 rattlesnakes, and 12 honey badgers. Or a king cobra and 29 dog-sized rats. I guess we'll do this one. These panda bears look like cocaine bear or something. They've got huge claws and red glowing eyes. Like, I don't remember panda bears looking like that. Okay. Yeah, that was easy. We only lost one farmer dude. I'll take a zombie over a pirate. Oh, we got another regular dude. I don't know what affects the odds of regular dudes wandering in. Train dudes returned. Well, we didn't have any regular dudes when the trainer came by, I think. So 1 gorilla, silverback, gorilla, and 18 feral hogs. Yeah, I think that should be fine. It's a lot of bacon. Oh, one of our regular dudes got knocked out. So sad. And 1 farmer dude. And we'll take a zombie dude. Let's see. Soul Reliquary. When Vampire deals direct damage, he marks the target's soul for 4 seconds. Any dude who damages marked target heals. Well, that's good. Yeah, we'll definitely get that. And another revive. Three gorillas and 12 rattlesnakes. Apparently, stepping outside of the red ring doesn't mean anything here. Yeah, the vampires just keep getting stronger. I guess... Zombie or construction? Maybe we'll get another zombie. 620 rats. That's a lot of rats. Your ears. Yeah. The rats are kind of noisy. $210 goats. More vampires. And another regular dude. And some spores. I'm just gonna skip business dude for now. Guess we'll do the 762 duck-sized horses. Yeah, the exploding zombies really did the most of the work there. More vampires. And we found a health potion. 85 crabs or 5 porcupines and 11 snapping turtles. 85 crabs, I guess. Farmer or zombie? I guess another zombie, maybe. Let's see. Fence. Farmer dude generates temporary health for 25% of the damage he deals. Every second he donates half of his temporary health to the most injured dude. When your dude gets knocked out, his skeleton gets summoned and continues fighting. That's probably a good one, I guess. And we'll get another revive and meteor because they're cheap. Tattered shoes. All dudes gain 5% run speed and 2% max HP for every zombie on your team. Well, that might be good. Hey, Chaos. How was Borderlands? I saw you were playing earlier. Where zombie gains 20% attack power and 2% healing for every nearby zombie in battle. Tattered shoes is good. And we get another health potion. And revive. Well. Please stay off the keyboard, Nitro. Smokey. Jeez. Oh, weather again. Yeah, that. Can't do much about that. I know pretty good. Just checking out this game, which is kind of silly. Okay, dismiss. Pressing escape doesn't close that, apparently. Since this is a boss, we should probably just revive. I don't know how I feel about the revive stuff being called dude juice. Grizzly bears. 2 grizzly bears and 90 ravens. Okay, when health drops below 30%. Roars that destroys temporary health of nearby dudes. Dude juice, yeah. Revives unconscious dudes. If you're in the ranch, revives 10 dudes. If used during battle, revives 5. Everything in this game is like a pun on dude, but yeah, like dude juice is kind of like, that sounds so sus. Those are some big bears. Eight of our zombies got knocked out. 2 regular dudes, 5 farmers, and 4 construction dudes. Which did summon a bunch of death skeleton dudes. I think that relic was worth it. We gotta keep going with vampires. Another free dude. The return to office mandate. When re-entering the ranch after winning a round, each unconscious dude has a 15% chance to be revived. Dudes gain 2% attack power during battle per unconscious dude on your team. Or when any dude gets knocked out, all dudes gain 90% toughness for 2 seconds. Once per battle. Well, that's not very useful then. Do 15% revival chance. You've always wanted a dude ranch, huh? Well, yeah. This game, the area between the levels is the dude ranch. When wielder takes fatal damage, they survive by equalizing health with the dude with the highest health. Therapy. While the wielder is above 70% health, he gains 30% toughness. This decreases to 10% as they approach 20%. That might be worth it. Although I have to think about who I'm gonna give the trinket to. The zombies die a lot because they explode. I guess we could give therapy to the farmers. Four dudes revived. They gotta drag all the unconscious ones behind them. I guess we'll use a dude juice here. Maybe it just randomly picks who to revive. A werewolf, but it's spelled W-H-E-R-E. That doesn't sound like the fun kind of werewolf. When it attacks, has a 20% chance to teleport to a random dude and attack him instantly. Or 253 goats. Guess we'll fight the goats. It's a lot of goats. Our farmers are always getting knocked out. Well, we got a silver star for the vampires because we had enough of them when we beat the last boss. We'll do more vampires. You found some crap, dude juice. I would not pick up a vial of that if I just found it somewhere. Promoter dude arrives. Yeah, I guess we'll take this challenge. We have the cash. There's an underground fight club ring. You did good. Pick your prize. Deflection. We already do have some deflection from a different relic. When a dude deflects, has a chance to gain block, which is good. All dudes gain lifesteal. Or all enemies gain 5% miss chance. When they miss, target dude has a 30% chance to strike back with 100% of enemies' intended damage. That might be good, actually. Make the enemy miss some. I mean, they gotta be in a mosh pit, right? I feel bad for the guys who are passed out, though. They're just jumping right on them. Unicorn. Haven't seen that before. Horse-sized ducks. I don't know if we've seen those before. 2 stallions, 3 horse-sized ducks, and 11 rattlesnakes. Those are some big ducks. One regular dude got knocked out. They're kind of worthless. Yeah, we'll do another construction dude. $107 crabs. Well, we can't have crabs on our dude ranch. We gotta take care of that. I got an achievement. All you can eat. Defeat at least 100 crabs in a single round. Crabfest is back. Zombie or construction dude? Guess we'll do zombie dudes. We got a lot of undead at this point. 113 dog-sized rats or 726 mallard ducks. Oh, I guess we'll take on the ducks. The exploding zombies really help here. Although it looks like we only had one explode. That took out like half of them. Yep, more vampires. Hair of the dog. Every 2 times pirate dude drinks rum, he gains extra invasion and crit chance. That's kind of garbage. I only have 2 of the pirates right now. Farmer dude deals damage, he gains cleave. That's also not super great. Let's reroll. Peg leg, pirate dude. Guess brass knuckles. When battle starts, all dudes get 30% bonus attack power. Decays 3% each second. And we'll get more dude juice. Yeah, I don't know how far you can go, but the numbers are getting pretty high. 4 pandas, 7 porcupines, and 9 cougars. Or 3 gorillas and 6 alpha wolves. I guess we'll do the harder one. The porcupines are probably going to be a challenge. Because they're send some damage back. I guess we only had 1 farmer get knocked out and a couple zombies. Probably more zombies, I guess. Scavenger dude, what are you gonna trade me? Safety glasses and we'll get loose tooth, or trucker hat, and you'll get hardtack. Well, hardtack sucks. That doesn't seem like a good deal. So we're gonna say no to that. 74 honey badgers or 798 duck-sized horses. I guess we'll take the honey badgers. Who's paying us all this money is what I'm wondering. Oh, we got another regular dude. The dudes out there are free, apparently. You can just go out there and grab them. If they wander onto your ranch. 359 goats, or 435 gooses. I guess we'll take the goats. I guess maybe we'll just get one more farmer dude, so we have 10 of those. And another regular dude just showed up. When are we gonna get the... Okay, next round we can send off our regular dudes for training. We'll probably just turn them into vampires again. Oh, a tiger. We'll sometimes throw a dude far away and then pounce on him. And creatures' attacks are piercing. Okay. And 36 rattlesnakes. That's a big tiger. Wow, we actually had one vampire get knocked out. That's impressive. Alright, Snowy. I'll get some more zombies, I guess. I think we're gonna want to turn our regular dudes into vampires, probably. Two panthers, 3 stab crabs, and 11 cougars. And we have 10 dudes knocked out. I think it's probably fine. Okay, and we only had some zombies get knocked out, so that went really well. I guess we'll do some more zombies. Let's see. Dude type at the end of the roster gains 30% max HP. Coffee time. When farmer dude donates health, heals that dude for 200% the amount donated. It's not terrible, I guess. Except these guys are getting knocked out so fast, I don't know that their ability is triggering that often. And how are... No, not zombies. Vampires do healing, but how does that work? Oh, but they're giving them lifesteal, so it's not actually a heal. I don't know how often I'm fine is actually triggering. At the moment, vampires are at the end of the roster. How do they... The arrangement of the dudes in the left sidebar. Dudes can be moved in the list by clicking and holding. Oh, okay. I did not know you could rearrange them. Well, I guess we'll do that. And then the vampire dudes get even more max HP. And that's basically all of our money. 2 big bees, 4 stab crabs, and 5 leopards. I would be very concerned if a crab had a giant knife like that. We're just gonna keep going vampire, I guess. Oh, well, this sucks. I wish I had a die to reroll this, but... I guess we'll do coffee time because we only have 2 pirates and I don't really plan on getting more, so the other 2 relics aren't super helpful. $801 gooses. This is ridiculous. It's like, what is even happening right now? I guess we lost some farmer dudes and some zombie dudes. We're gonna go for more vampires. The food dude arrives. Okay, pretzel, crit chance and attack power and cleave, or max HP and block. Attack power and cleave might be good. Okay, but we have to feed a different dude type than we did last time. Crit and attack or max health and block. I mean, our farmer dudes are getting taken out a lot because they're doing that big taunt right at the beginning. So more health and block might be good for them. But then the construction workers are giving temporary health based on max HP. So boosting their max HP might also be good. Yeah, maybe we'll do chili dogs on the construction workers. $89 wolves or 160 ravens. Guess we'll fight the wolves. This is just getting ridiculous. Only one farmer and 2 zombies got knocked out. I don't know, we'll do more construction dudes, I guess. 1 grizzly bear and 18 alpha wolves. How does that work? Wouldn't the alpha wolves be fighting with each other? And then next round we'll get 7 vampire dudes back from our normal dudes we sent out for training. I do kind of wonder who they got to voice all of the animals and things. Okay, 8 zombies got knocked out and 1 construction dude. So we're doing pretty good. And our vampire dudes return. So now we have 41 vampire dudes. $114 honey badgers or 135 crabs. I would think the crabs are worse than the honey badgers because they can like grab on and do extra damage. So I don't know why that one's paying less. Most of our knocked out dudes are the zombie dudes who will just come back next round anyways. So go on to the honey badgers. Four farmer dudes got knocked out. And a merchant. Okay. Guess we'll get rage bait. And more dude juice. We're hoarding our dude juice. We have 13 vials of it. $566 goats. That's a lot of goats. All our farmers got knocked out. This is what it's like. When I was growing up, our local zoo had like a petting zoo area with a bunch of goats, and they had like the little vending machines that you could put coins in to get pellets out to feed them. And like as soon as they saw anyone going for the machine with the food pellets, they would just swarm that person. It was very intimidating when I was a very small child. You would just wind up like dropping the pellets everywhere, and the goats were very happy. So they had learned to like harass the younger kids to scare them, and then they would just drop all the food. I guess we'll get more vampire dudes. And 3 dudes revived. 347 dog-sized rats. That's just a concerningly large size rat. More zombies. Another regular dude. We actually had some vampires get knocked out there. 85 rattlesnakes. Okay. Eleven zombies got knocked out. Our regular dude got knocked out. I guess we'll do another construction dude. Um, 14 leopards and 17 alpha wolves. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have a bunch of consumables I just haven't used yet. I guess more zombies. Oh, a werewolf and 30 alpha wolves. Maybe we'll use a revive here. It's very chaotic to tell exactly what's going on. Most of our zombies died. Yeah, and then one farmer, one construction worker, and our regular dude. Probably more construction dudes, I guess. Captain's hat. Dude at the top of the roster gains 30% attack power. That might be good. We got the vampires getting the max HP though, so who would we give that to? I guess we have the most construction guys, so maybe we do that. And we'll get more revives and consumables. Serrated. Enemies gain piercing. 16 silverback gorillas. I guess we'll just revive. So we'll just be missing one farmer and one construction guy. That's not too bad. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay. More vampire dudes, I guess. Relic stash. Willing flesh. Zombie dude gains 15% healing when any zombie dude gets knocked out. There's 5% chance that all unconscious zombie dudes instantly revive with full health. 4-second cooldown. That's really good. Expired skin cream. When a zombie receives healing, he damages surrounding enemies for 200% of healing. Or when a vampire dude life steals while above 90% health, he gains temporary health for half of the life steal. I think that just resurrecting zombies is probably better. ADHD. Wielder gains 40% run speed. Every 4 seconds, they dash to the furthest enemy from themselves. Wielder gains 20% max HP. When they take damage below 30%, they gain temporary health for half of max HP. Or the wielder gains 10% deflection and all deflected damage now gets redirected to him. When he takes deflected damage, he gains toughness. Okay. So it's the zombies or the pirates are the two that don't have trinkets yet. I guess the regular dude can't hold a trinket. I mean, the neck brace might be good for the zombies. Yeah. Now we're into the cave. Okay, so next round, most of our zombies will revive. 125 feral hogs, or 294 dog-sized rats. Hogs, I guess. Bacon. I guess more construction dudes. Smuggler dude arrives. Okay. So he'll get us a fantasy relic. A jazz flute? Okay. How's that different from a regular flute, I wonder? Every time Merchant Dude gets inventory, there's a 25% chance he gets charmed into letting you restock for free. I mean, that seems like a good deal. I guess we'll see what we wind up getting. But it's basically a chance to buy another relic. $838 goats. I don't know if I should revive or not. I think we're probably alright. That's a lot of goats. Oh, and our zombies all revived. That was incredibly chaotic. The whole screen is just chaos. I'm sure this is doing so great on bitrate too. Well, we're gonna get another zombie. I don't want more pirate dudes. You found some crap. Spores, pocket dice, and bottled lightning. Yeah, we do have quite a few people knocked out now. The poor farmers just can't catch a break. Okay. 1 polar bear and 47 porcupines. That's a big polar bear. Oh, our zombies revived again. The zombies being able to revive seems like a very broken ability. The vampires are also like very busted. But yeah, that was that this willing flesh? Yeah, when any zombie gets knocked out, there's a 5% that they'll all revive. So if you have enough zombies, you could basically guarantee that. Construction dude it is. $311 ravens or 901 goats. We're back to the goats. We can't escape the goats. When do we get merchant, scavenger? Okay. I guess we'll take the goats. See ya, bitrate. I guess we'll get another farmer, dude. Got another free regular dude. Is it worth re-rolling these relics? Probably. Well, we'll restock because we can use money instead of the dice. Sensitivity training? What is this? All dudes gain 5% attack power for each unique family. Okay, so there are some relics that are like based on a mix. Relics stocked by merchant dude have a 10% chance to be half off. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's the feels bit rates, man. Emote. $578 dog-sized rats or 141 honey badgers. I guess we'll take on the dog-sized rats. Yippee. That time the zombie revive didn't trigger. Need more zombies, clearly. Okay, Hollow Fang. I don't want to give you that. Coffee time? I don't think we're even using. But, Rum Cask. When Pirate Dude evades, he has a 10% chance to throw a cask to a random dude, giving him the effects of rum. I mean, that might be worth it. It doesn't cost us anything, but to go without this relic we're not using for a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely going crazy into the undead. Now we get to face the conspiracy of ravens. 527 ravens. Oh boy. More vampire dudes. Why all the ravens are underground in this cave? Who knows? 392 rams. Yeah, most of our knocked out ones are the zombies. I think when they revived, it even revived the ones that were already knocked out going into it. This is chaos. It's like hard to tell what's even happening. Vampire dude or construction dude? Vampire dude. Shotgun turtles? I don't think I've seen them yet. Occasionally missed blasts from its shell that damages and throws dudes who are next to it. Okay. Well, 660 dog-sized rats. That's a lot of dog-sized rats. Yeah, because we had 11 saves but only 4 knockouts. So yeah, when they revive, it revives ones that were like knocked out from the last round too. Yeah, we're gonna get more zombies. So you can't... Well, either we just didn't roll lucky, or maybe you can't train dudes into zombies. So I guess we'll turn them into vampires. I'm like, I would think about turning them into zombies, honestly, but I don't know why those dude whisperer makes that noise when he leaves. It's very weird. And we'll get a relic next round. Could you imagine that as a career? I'm a professional dude whisperer. Like, what does that even mean? 1 grizzly bear and 32 stab crabs. Who's arming the local crustacean population? That's what I want to know. And we just didn't roll any zombie revives that time. Yeah, I think construction dude's still better. Ticking clock. Every 5 seconds, every dude has a 20% chance to set off a bomb at their location, damaging nearby enemies for 500% of their damage per second, evenly split among them. I mean, that might be good because we're facing a lot of things that are like hordes. Or we have expired skin cream. When zombies heal, they damage surrounding enemies for 200% of the healing. It's ticking clock is going to be better, I think. Health potion, dude juice. One polar bear and 15 silverback gorillas. You know, the dudes who like keep getting knocked out and come back, like they're gonna have some serious brain damage when we're done here. We had 4 vampire dudes get knocked out, which is actually impressive. More vampire dudes. Okay, we get another relic. Zombie gains 20% attack power and 2% healing for every nearby zombie during battle. That might be good. I don't know how much, like, temporary health is gonna be for the vampires. I guess we're adding a bunch more zombies, so let's do the loose tooth. So we got most of our zombies back now because most of them have been knocked out in the previous go. I'm surprised we're still on our first run. It's been like 2.5 hours. I guess we'll do polar bears and shotgun turtles. Oh, they literally have like giant guns in them. That's interesting. This time the zombies are just reviving a ton. Yeah, those are some big turtles. The vampires seem to be actually having a lot of trouble on this one. I don't think we're at any risk of really losing, but we've had quite a few vampires knocked out. We haven't really had that happen before. Yeah, 12 knockouts is a lot for them. We'll take more zombies. Okay, let's see. All dudes gain 20% evasion when for 8 seconds of battle. That's not that great. All dudes gain temporary health equal to 6% of their max health every 2 seconds. So the skeleton dudes, I have this living hand relic I got early on. And it starts at like 2 summoned when the battle starts, and then every 10 rounds that number goes up. So now we're at like round 92, so I think we're summoning like 11 of those. And then I have a different relic. When someone gets knocked out, it summons an additional skeleton dude. So they're kind of like free dudes inside of that battle. So like losing them isn't a big deal, they just get resummoned next time. I'm not sure how that works with the zombies. If they get knocked out and revived and knocked out again, does that like summon skeletons twice? Free restock or temporary health? I think this one's good because it's like every 2 seconds. Like everyone's just gonna keep getting temporary health. Yeah, what is it? This one. When a dude gets knocked out, his skeleton gets summoned as a skeledude and continues fighting for the rest of the battle. So yeah, some of that one with the living hand gives us a bunch of dudes, skeleton dudes. I might just use a dude juice because we have so many knockdown. And then 188 rattlesnakes. Fun. That's a lot of snakes. Oh, our last zombie got knocked out. They got quite a few revives, though. Get 100 saves without losing. Deboned. What was that achievement? Have a dude generate 3 skeletons via the gravestone. Okay. So yeah, they must trigger them each time. We had a lot of people get knocked out though. That was kind of close. More zombie dudes. We probably want to use some of these. We've been saving our dude juice, so... Let's see, 1 saber-tooth and 18 silverbacks, or 3 shotgun turtles and 15 gorillas. The shotgun turtles seemed really bad. But yeah, we might be... Okay, yeah. We used quite a bit of our dude juice, but we've been hanging on to it, so... It would be dumb to die with all the items not used. What we really need is enough zombies so that the revive will always trigger. I don't know that we could actually get there in this run, but that seems like another completely broken build you could do. At this point, I think I would go for zombie dudes over the vampire dudes. 85 alpha wolves. Okay, well, let's see how that goes. Some rounds are definitely worse than others. It also depends on just like how abilities line up, I think. Yeah, something about like the snakes have like that venom debuff, and maybe that was why it was more effective on the vampires. But yeah, the vampires, because of these bat wings, are also like kind of immortal. You'd have to, like, if they take fatal damage, they basically fully heal and teleport away. So, like, you'd have to kill them in the 10 seconds after that where they couldn't trigger this again. So, like, I don't know. The snakes were just very good at being able to do that. Pirate or farmer? Well, we'll do the farmers, I guess. Barrel of oranges is for the pirates. I don't really care. Immediately gain 2 dude juices. All consumables used have a 30% chance not to be used. Yeah, so Mobius strip is actually really good. And we'll get more dude juice as well. I haven't really used strain spores much, but it just like transfers health between all your units to make it even. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the venom like applies some debuff. I don't remember exactly what the details are. 919 dog-sized rats. That's a lot. It is very green, yes. More zombies, please. Seven unicorns and 19 stallions. So we haven't actually faced the unicorns yet. Starburst. Creatures' attacks have a 20% chance to launch a bursting star at a random dude, damaging all dudes near impact area on throwing them. What does throwing do? Being thrown flings them a great distance and they're stunned. Okay. Panicky. So yeah, we've seen that before. The other horses have that. When they get low on health, they just start running around and throwing enemies. And then attacks gain piercing. Unicorns look kind of bad. I think we'll be alright, but I guess we'll see. We have like meteors and bottled lightning and things we can use. Last time I was using some of the health things. Because I have this pumpkin spice latte, which changes health potions to heal everyone and give them 20% damage reduction. I'm disappointed they're not farting out rainbows. I've been lied to about unicorns. Honestly, that wouldn't go as bad as I thought it would. Oh, what does hard hat do? Oh, when they take fatal damage, they gain temporary health. I guess that's saving some of the construction dudes too. Probably construction dude over farmer. Yay, we found dude juice. I'm back. You can have your coffee time, and here's the rum cask. Okay. 624 grams. Oh boy. Oh, come on. I'm getting low on zombies. Are they going to resurrect or not? "22 zombie dudes knocked out." We got to revive really early on when it was like not super helpful. We'll get more zombies. Yeah, most of our unconscious ones are the zombies. At least they only take 1 round to heal up, but I'm trying to think, if it's a 5% chance for each one, how many would you need to have for it to be basically guaranteed? A zombear. Well, we haven't seen those before. 102 alpha wolves. Guess we'll just go for it. Zombies didn't revive on us. That's just bad luck. Let's drop a meteor here. I think we can handle it at this point. That was a lot worse than I was expecting. I guess the wolves share the damage across all of them, so they all kind of stay at a similar health. Shame our zombies didn't do much there. I think we're gonna have to do some revives here. 12 big bees. Jeez. Zombears. Well, we'll see how this goes. Vampires. Fairy ring. Javad. Gain 3 regular dudes. When a dude returns from the Dude Whisperer, he has a 50% chance to bring an additional new dude of a random type from your posted flyers. Tape measure. When construction dude deals damage, he has a 10% chance to toss a tape measure to a nearby dude, granting 10% attack and crit chance. Might just be better spending my money on healing items, but let's see. When a dude takes damage, he has a 0.5% chance to gain 50% attack power and 90% toughness for 2 seconds once per battle. Well, that's kind of worthless. And Cutlass. Rum, yeah, just boosts rum, but Pirate Dude we're not really using. Health potion, dude juice. We may just have all the good relics at this point. I love that it's 2 diamondback gorillas, 30 silverback gorillas, and 1 toddler. Like, oh, we just had to put one little toddler in there. Dudes spawn far apart from each other. Okay. How does this willing flesh work? Revive with full HP. So it doesn't say heal. So I don't know that the skin cream's all that good either. I guess we're just gonna buy a bunch of dude juice so we can revive everyone for this boss fight. I haven't seen half full glass. When a dude takes damage that brings his health below half, he heals for 15%. I think that's all we can really do to prep for this. We'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, they do all spawn very far apart. Are my zombies gonna revive? There we go. I think it's going alright. It can be a little hard to tell, but The toddler didn't make it very long. I don't even know where it was. So yeah, 17 vampire dudes got knocked out. Probably vampire dudes, I guess. What dude takes... I don't know if there's any bonus to collecting all of the undead family relics. So maybe we'll get this one. Disc track copies 30% of damage dealt by all of its wielders and stores it every second. The stored damage is expelled onto the best fit enemy. What is best fit is? Current HP is the closest to the damage that will be dealt. Okay. Weird. Yeah, deflected damage gets reflected to them. Really, we're at the point where we're giving it to the pirates, though, so it's gonna kind of be worthless. Wielder has a 5% chance when dealing direct damage to go nuts, gaining half attack speed for 2 seconds. Face tattoo, I guess. Yay. We found bottled lightning and a health potion. Oh, and there's still another area after this one. The Colosseum. Oh, and this is just boss encounter, boss encounter, boss encounter. Oof. Is there nowhere to spend money here either? Okay. Well, that makes things challenging. So we probably want to survive then. Because in 3 rounds, yeah. Just a second. Oh, I'm muted. Yep. Thanks. Yeah, that didn't go well. The Coliseum is tough because the enemies also gain attack power every second. One free pocket dice on run start. Okay, so there are like unlocking other game modes and things too. Okay. I should have used more potions, or I should have used them at the beginning when more of them were up. Okay, I might sign up for that later, but they have cloud saves across platforms, I guess. I think for that game at least, we'll just leave it there for today.